I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Hello, guys. We are in the month of August 2025, the 8th month of the year 2025. I know things aren't easy, but we shouldn't just give up. Every new month comes with opportunities and chances for us to rise, to rebuild ourselves, and also we should keep on going. We shouldn't keep that momentum down. This is the time you have to approach the month of August and other subsequent months in the year 2025 with the kind of energy and power that you have. On this note, I once again welcome each and every cherished viewer to another exciting edition of Manual TV Sports Channel's Daily Updates. And quickly, let's check out the prefaces for today's stories. I will talk extensively from the camps of the star boy Mohammed Kudus, Kamaldin Sulmana, Majid Ashu, Razak Simpson, Caleb Renchi, and also Adab from the camp of the senior national team, the Black Stars of Ghana, in our 2026 World Cup qualification matches. But before I proceed with the details of all these stories, let's do it together quickly. If you're new on this platform, kindly subscribe to the channel, hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Please don't forget to like the video and share to other social media platforms. You can follow Manual TV Sports both on Facebook and TikTok, and also leave your decent comments in the comment box for special shoutouts in my subsequent videos. We are in a new month and we are back for the back-to-back content both on Manual TV Sports and Sports Villa. We needed to relax, but we are back and back for good. Ladies and gentlemen, let's delve into the details of their stories. And to start with is the camp of the Black Stars of Ghana. We are set for decisive finish with our last 4 matches of the 2026 World Cup qualification matches spread across September and October. And this is the time we have to defy all the odds in order to book our tickets to the United States of America, Mexico, and Canada. I am ready to be in all these countries. Are you also ready to be there? And let's have a recap of the Black Stars remaining matches spread across September and October. But for the first 2 matches will be in the month of September. And that is it. Let's look at the tentative schedules for all these matches. Our match day 7 will be within the 1st to the 9th of September 2025. That will be an away game against Chad. Match day 8 within the same days and months for the year 2025. A home game against Mali. Match day 9 will be within the 6th to the 14th of October 2025. Away game against Central African Republic. And match day 10 will also be within 16th to 14th of October 2025. A home game versus Comoros. And that is it. But for the reports coming in, it will be maybe the first game, that is away game against Chad, will be within 5th to the 6th of September, and the home game against Mali will be 3 days later, maybe the 8th to the 9th of September. Let's see how things will transpire from the camp of the Black Stars of Ghana. And let's check out the table that we are indeed desperate for it in order to get our tickets right from this table to the United States of America, Canada, and Mexico. Ghana is leading Group I of the qualified with 15 points plus 10 goals, Comoros 12 points plus 2 goals, Madagascar 10 points plus 3 goals, Mali 9 points plus 4 goals, Central African Republic 5 points minus 5 goals, and Chad 0 points minus 14 goals. And that is it. Automatically, the winner of all the various groups, or the country that top each of these groups, will qualify for the 2026 World Cup tournament in the United States of America, Canada, and Mexico. And you pray to support the Black Stars of Ghana. Away from the camp of the Black Stars of Ghana is to the camp of the star boy Mohammed Kudus. Yesterday, Kudus had a swashbuckling performance that made him earn praises from the media, same as his head coach at Tottenham Hotspur, Frank Thomas. And as you all had a full glare of the game, at the end of 90 minutes of soccer fiesta, Arsenal 0, Tottenham Hotspur 1 at the Kaitak Sports Park in Hong Kong. It was a cup match, an unofficial cup match. That is the Herbalife or the Herbagel Cup match in Hong Kong. And before recess, around the 45th minutes, PM Sir, Papi Matasar, had a beautiful strike. He just caught and also strike this audacious ball through or over goalkeeper David Raya. It was from, let me say, 45 meters or 45 yards over goalkeeper David Raya, who caught significantly off his line. And indeed, they had the first goal, and that was the only goal for the full 90 minutes against Arsenal. And Mohamed Kudus was a swashbuckling performance. Looking at Kudus on the field of play, Kudus came in without consistent threat for Arsenal defenders. Kudus was repeatedly troubling Miles Willis-Kelly. Indeed, yesterday he suffered in the arms and hands of Kudus Mohamed and also the feet of the star boy Mohamed Kudus with his quick interplay display on the field of play, same as his skillful dribbles. Kudus was just dazzling left, right of the Arsenal defenders. And indeed, Kudus is a player to watch. This is the time all the media personalities have to come on board to uplift our players to the standard that they have to be. We have to hype them. This is a new season to hype our players. Indeed, I know they will be doing well. When you go into the English media, they are doing it. And on this platform, being dedicated for Ghana and other football-related updates, we are in to the upcoming season to hype the various national team players, especially the Black Stars of Ghana players, including the star boy Mohamed Kudus. And when you look at the performance of the star boy Mohamed Kudus yesterday against Arsenal, he left off the pitch around the 63rd minute for Brian Johnson. But before that, he had already made a clear impact of the game. And let's have the successes of Mohamed Kudus on the field of play against Arsenal, the Gunners, and let's see how the heat map was for Kudus Mohamed. Kudus played a 63 minutes game against Arsenal with no goal, no assist, with 43 touches, accurate passes being 19 out of 22, 86% passing accuracy, key passes 0. Kudus shot on targets, I think they needed to correct that one, was 1, up target 0, shot block 2, Kudus hits the wood once. Kudus as a trademark of he being explosive and exceptionally strong on the field of play, had 2 out of 5 successful dribbles on the field of play against Arsenal. They gave him a rating of 6.6 out of 10.0. And one thing that I've noticed about the star boy Mohamed Kudus is he has really improved when it comes to set pieces. You also saw that corner kick from Mohamed Kudus. That's Richarlison nearly got the second goal or even the first goal of the match for Tottenham Hotspur against Arsenal. That was indeed marvelous from the star boy Mohamed Kudus. And just after the game, his head coach Frank Thomas has spoken effusively about the star boy. He said Mohamed Kudus, he really loved that 1-versus-1 play against Arsenal, the Gunners. His hold-up play on the field of play. Mohamed Kudus creating chances for Tottenham Hotspur against Arsenal. And Kudus has really and extremely worked hard in Tottenham Hotspur's team. Meaning subsequently, the star boy is in for good. And let's check this audio out.
Yeah, I think he was really good today. Kudus, I think his hold-up play and taking care of the ball, getting out of tricky situations, his 1v1 skills, creating opportunities for the team, I think was top class. And on top of that, I think he's working extremely hard. There was one recovery run from a set piece where he was sprinting all the way back. I can't remember which one Arsenal player it was, and won the ball back. And that's he just helped the team so much. So he will make a lot of the fans be very excited with his offensive actions. And he will also help the team defensively.
So that is that from the camp of the star boy Mohamed Kudus. Now, let me move on to the camp of Majid Ashu with other latest transfer stories surrounding some Black Stars and Ghanaian players. As I've already reported to you on this platform, last season for Majid Ashu, across all competitions, he racked up 19 games with 1 goal. And you all know that he's battling with injuries. And it's not been good so far for him at RSC Anderlecht. The way and the uncertainty where he might leave the club is increasingly growing, and I think next season he needs to find a new club. And according to the latest reports from the German media, St. Pauli in the German Bundesliga is ready. They've even made a 3 million euros offer for the signature of Majid Ashu. And even if you look at his market value as it stands now, it's 1.5 million euros, meaning this should tell us that the club is ready for the signature of Majid Ashu, and they are looking out for 5-year deal with Majid Ashu, and that is the latest coming in. As to whether the player will agree in order to pen down a signature to join St. Pauli or not. When you talk about St. Pauli, it's a former club for Daniel Kofic, a club that he left to join SC Freiburg in the German Bundesliga. They are also back into the German Bundesliga, and they are really etching their name, even though last season it didn't go on well. Out of 18 clubs, the club end up being 14th on the league log in the German Bundesliga. So that is the latest coming in from the camp of Majid Ashu. So with the latest transfer stories, Razak Simpson, according to the CEO of Nations FC, Kennedy Boakye Ansah, clubs from Albania and Algeria are ready to get a signature. He has become a priority target for all these clubs, and let's see subsequently how things are going to work out. And according to the CEO of Nations FC, he is a Black Stars material, and looking at how things are going, if you're a club and you're coming in for his signature, you should know what to do in order to get or secure the services of Razak Simpson, and that is the latest coming in. Let's check out this write-up from Kennedy Boakye Ansah, the CEO of Nations FC. According to him, we have received a few offers, but nothing concrete yet. We won't stand in the way of any player who wishes to leave, meaning they are ready to let Razak Simpson go. But let's see what is entailed. Provided the deal is right for both the player and the club. Razak Simpson is Black Stars material, so he certainly won't come cheap. That is it. But at this stage, we are not quoting any figures. There have been approaches from clubs in Algeria and Albania, as well as interest from 2 local sides. And that is that, with an interview on Joy Sports from the CEO of Nations FC. He is a player who is really performing. For the last 2 seasons, he has significantly edged his name in the Ghana Premier League. He even had the home base male footballer of the year in recent Ghana Football Association Awards. And indeed, he's a great player also for the Black Stars of Ghana. Now, let me move on to this young chap. He really edged his name and made waves for the Black Stars of Ghana during the 2025 Unity Cup tournament in London. He played with hunger, maturity, and tactical discipline. He showed his prowess on the field of play. Ladies and gentlemen, the player I'm talking about is Caleb Jurenchi, with the latest reports coming in. He has earned Danish Super Liga Young Player of the Month of July 2025 nomination. He has had impressive season so far, and even in the month of July 2025 throughout for his club side, FC Northland. That is a great news coming in from his camp, and you could see the nominees based on how you're having a full glare on the screens. I can't go through the list, but the last player is the player I'm talking about, Caleb Jurenchi, and indeed he's performing for his club side, FC Northland. Now let me end the presentation from the camp of Kamaldin Sulmana. Kamaldin Sulmana has spoken about himself, and he said if he's able to do the job in Atalanta very well, he will have a key role to play in the Black Stars of Ghana's team. And let's check out this interview from Kamaldin Sulmana after joining Atalanta Casio.
It's big yes, because Atalanta gives me big competitions like in Europe and in the top league in Europe. So if I'm able to do my job here and play well, that gives me a big role to play in Ghana. And every single time I'm selected for the national team, obviously it's a proud moment for me and my family. That's what we've always dreamt of when we were young, playing for the national team, playing World Cup, African Cup. So every single time I'm selected for the national team, it's a proud moment for me and my family.
Still in the camp of Kamaldin Sulmana, according to him, he idolizes Ronaldinho. And with respect to JC number, you all know that he'll be wearing JC number 7 for the upcoming seasons for Atalanta Casio. He needed to pick up JC number 10, which Ronaldinho used to wear playing for the various clubs in Europe. But a player already picked up that JC number. So this is the time he needed to pick his JC number at the Brazilian national team. That is the JC number 7. That is it. So everything that he's doing on the field of play is in similitude with that of Ronaldinho. These are the exact words of Kamaldin Sulmana, the PC winger for Atalanta Casio and the Black Stars of Ghana. Let's have a glance on our screens. So according to Kamaldin Sulmana, number 10 is my favorite. Like Ronaldinho, my idol. But since some dances already took it, I went with 7. Ronaldinho were it with Brazil, which made the choice easy. So that was it. So he picking the jersey number 7 wasn't anything difficult. He was contemplating about Ronaldinho's national team jersey, same as his club side jersey, either be 10 or 7. And indeed, 10 was already gone, so he needed to pick the jersey number 7. And that's from the pacer winger, Kamaldin Sulmana. I will end my presentation here as I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Before I take a leave of you, let me give special shout out to all my amazing cherished viewers in the comment box. I do appreciate the support from Rufai Abdullahi so far on Manual TV Sports, and to Bo Ima, I do appreciate your support. Mr. Bronzy, Awudu Yoruma Lake, I do appreciate your support. Edward Osei Tutu, I do appreciate your support. Mr. Bronzy, I do appreciate your support. Lily Love, I do appreciate your support so far to Manual TV Sports. And Doku Khadija, I do appreciate your support. Caleb Adum Ni, I do appreciate your support. Audu Yoruma Lake, I appreciate your support. All the amazing and cherished viewers, those who watched but I didn't comment, and all those who commented but I didn't get your shout out. Subsequently, I will do that. Let's meet in the next one. As a Frenchman will say, au revoir.